Hello and welcome my friends to my YouTube channel, philippospan. Weekly tips and tricks on how to work with Microsoft Office applications. Today's video will be about Microsoft PowerPoint.
How to create a photo album in Microsoft PowerPoint. If we want to display our photographs, either personal or business, as a photo album in a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, we simply create one. This way, instead of inserting one by one the images on the slides and then resizing them, we just use the photo album command and do all the necessary adjustments, and it is created. We can also search and select online templates and themes to create a photo album from a pre-made template. I have opened a PowerPoint presentation and I want to insert a photo album in the current slide of the presentation. I must select the Insert tab and locate the Images area of the ribbon, the near left. Then we hover over the command Photo Album where we can. Create a beautiful presentation for your favorite photo collection. Once the Photo Album command is selected, the drop-down menu appears where we select the command New Photo Album. The Photo Album dialog box appears where we can. Insert picture from File or Disk. Once the Insert Pictures From command is selected, the Insert New Pictures dialog box appears, where we select the pictures that we need to insert in the photo album, and then press the Insert button located at the bottom right corner of the dialog box. In the middle of the photo album, we have a list of all the selected pictures and text boxes that we have inserted in the photo album. We then activate or deactivate the check boxes next to the images that we want to include or exclude in the photo album. On the right, we will have a preview of each image that we select. Insert text, new text box. If we select this command, a text box will be inserted so we can enter the desired text. Picture options. We can activate the commands captions below all picture and the command all pictures black and white. At the bottom of the pictures in album area, we can use the up and down arrows to rearrange the order of the pictures and use the remove button to remove a picture from the photo album. At the bottom of the photo album dialog box is the area Album Layout, where we can change Picture Layout, where once selected, the drop-down menu appears where we can change the picture layout of the inserted pictures into Fit to Slide, 1 picture, 2 pictures, 4 pictures, 1 picture with title, 2 pictures with title, and 4 pictures with title. Frame Shape, where once selected, the drop-down menu appears where we can change the frame shape of the photo into Rectangle, Rounded Rectangle, Simple Frame White, Simple Frame Black, Compound Frame Black, Center Shadow Rectangle, and Soft Edge Rectangle. At the right of the album layout area, we will have a preview of what we have selected. Once we have finished all the adjustments that we wanted for the photo album, we just press the Create button located at the bottom right corner of the photo album dialog box. The photo album is created. In the thumbnail area of our presentation, we can see the photo album And at the right, the Designer task pane appears, encouraging us with more ideas to work around with the photo album. If we want to edit the photo album, we must select once again the Insert tab and select the command Photo Album. Now in the drop-down menu that appears is also the command Edit Photo Album, where we select it, and the Edit Photo Album dialog box appears where we do the fine-tuning that we want.
Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw in this video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, head down to the comment section and let me know.
Be wise and subscribe.